Have you ever thought about what your clothes are saying? Not with words, but through the way they look. Every outfit tells a story. Sometimes, it's not the story you want to tell, especially as we grow older. Our clothing can say things we never meant. It might whisper, "I stopped caring," or shout, "I'm stuck in the past." You don't want that, because you are still present, still strong, still showing up. So why let your clothes say otherwise? This isn't about chasing fashion trends. It's not about impressing strangers. It's about self-respect. It's about dignity. It's about showing who you are. Let's talk about the silent mistakes in our closets, the little things that send the wrong message, and what to do instead. First, let's talk about fabric, cheap-looking fabrics. Comfort is essential, but quality speaks volumes. Comfort is nice, but let's be honest, that's not the whole story. You can wear something soft, loose, cozy, but if it looks cheap, people will notice. Even if they don't say it, they see it, and they judge it. It might not be fair, but it's true. We live in a world where first impressions aren't just made by people. They're made by clothes, by texture, by weight, by the way a fabric moves. You could be the kindest person in the room, but if your shirt looks like paper, no one's listening. That soft polyester top, it feels okay, but under bright light, it shines, it wrinkles, it sags, it screams, cheap, and people hear it. You thought, this is good enough. But clothes aren't just about good enough. They're about confidence. They're about showing up without saying a word. Let's talk materials. Real cotton, it breathes, it drapes well, it lasts. Cheap cotton blends, they pill, they fade, they stretch in weird places. They look tired after one wash. You deserve better. Wool, a classic, warm, structured, elegant. But cheap wool blends, scratchy, thin, misshapen. They pretend to be the real thing, but they fool no one. Then there's rayon, slippery, stretchy, tricky. One wrong weave, and it looks like a costume. And polyester, the king of cheap. It's everywhere, because it's easy. Easy to make, easy to wear, easy to toss. But polyester lies. It promises comfort, but gives static, sweat, shine. And the worst part, it looks like it costs $5 even if you paid more. Even if the design is cute, you can't fake quality. Style is in the details, the feel, the fit, the fabric. That's the quiet part, the part that whispers class. Even when the rest of your outfit screams casual. So how do you spot the difference? Start with the weight. Hold it. Does it feel dense or thin and flimsy? Good fabric has weight. It has presence. Then look at the finish. Is it smooth, even, or is it fuzzy, shiny, off color? Cheap fabric tries to distract you. It gives bright colors, trendy cuts, but it can't hide forever. One wear, one wash, and it shows its true face. Quality fabric gets better with time. It softens, it molds, it stays. Bad fabric falls apart quickly. It pills, it stretches, it loses its shape. And when it does, so does your look. We all love a deal. We all love comfort, but there's a difference between soft and saggy, between relaxed and wrinkled, between simple and sloppy. That oversized hoodie could be fashion, or it could be just lazy. The difference? The fabric. Even the most basic piece can feel luxe. If the material is right, a plain t-shirt made of thick, combed cotton will always beat a cheap, thin, stretchy one. It's not about logos. It's not about trends. It's about what the clothes say without speaking. They say you pay attention. They say you know quality. They say you respect yourself. You don't need to spend a lot. You just need to spend smart. Choose fewer pieces, better ones. Avoid the fast fashion trap. Those racks filled with cheap fabrics. They lure you in, trendy, easy, cheap. But they won't last. Not the clothes, not the look, not the feeling. Buy once, buy better. You don't need a closet full of stuff. You need a wardrobe that works, that wears well, that looks good every time, because your clothes speak before you do. And cheap fabric says one thing: I didn't care. But quality says, I thought about this. I chose well. I showed up. So ask yourself, what do you want your clothes to say? Do they tell a story you're proud of? Or are they just filling space? Don't settle for the softest thing. Settle for the best thing. Comfort is good, but comfort and quality, and that's power, that's style, that's confidence. And confidence doesn't come from clothes that fall apart or shine like plastic. It comes from knowing that every stitch matters, that every thread is doing its job, holding you up, making you look good. Choose fabrics that feel real, that age well, that don't need a trend to look right, because real style lasts. It's quiet. It's solid. It doesn't need sparkle or shine or noise. It just needs to feel right and look better every time you wear it. Invest in natural fibers, in quality blends, in finishes that hold. Because when the fabric is right, everything else falls into place. The cut looks better, the color looks richer, the fit feels more you. And when you feel good, you walk different, you stand taller, you don't hide, you're not adjusting your clothes all day, you're just living. That's the difference. Cheap fabrics make you self-conscious. Quality fabrics let you forget what you're wearing. So next time you shop, don't ask, does this feel soft? Ask, will this look good tomorrow? Ask, will it last? Will it hold up? Will it speak for me without saying a word? Because comfort matters, but quality shows. And that's what people remember. Not the label, not the trend, but how it looked, how it moved, how it felt, even just watching you wear it. Let your clothes say something good. Let them speak confidence. Let them speak quality, because the softest thing isn't always the best thing. Choose well, dress smart, speak loud with quiet fabric. Secondly, excessive logos branding. Let your character, not a brand, do the talking. We get it. You like the brand. But does it need to be everywhere? One logo is fine. Two, okay, maybe. But when your outfit looks like a billboard, it's too much. Logos don't make you cool, you do. Style isn't about showing off, it's about showing up as you. Big logos say, look what I bought, not, look who I am. You're not a product, you're a person. Let your vibe speak, let your energy walk in first. Because real confidence doesn't need a label, it doesn't need to scream, it knows it's enough. When you wear too many logos, people stop seeing you. They just see the brand, and brands aren't personal. You are. You don't need letters across your chest to be noticed. You don't need giant symbols to be seen. Your presence should be the statement, not the hoodie. Subtlety is strong. It says you know who you are. No need to prove anything. No need to shout. Simple fit can speak volumes. Clean lines, good fabric, the right fit. That's what gets remembered. Not a giant logo, not a loud name. Because honestly, wearing logos head to toe, that's not style, that's advertising. And unless they're paying you, why would you do it? You're not a walking ad, you're not a display rack, you're someone with taste, someone with a story. So tell it with intention, tell it with choices, not labels. Let the brand be the detail, not the whole story. Let your character show. Let your confidence show. Wear what fits, what feels right, not just what's popular or plastered with names, because in the end, people remember the person, not the logo. Be the look, not the label. Make your outfit say, this is me, not, this is Gucci. You don't need to prove anything. You're already enough. So let your character do the talking. Not the clothes, not the brand, just you. And that's more powerful than any logo could ever be. Thirdly, ill-fitting clothes. Dress for the body you have, not the one you had. Let's be honest, we've all done it. Held onto those jeans, that jacket, that dress, told ourselves, I'll fit back into it. Just a few more weeks. Just a few more pounds. But here's the truth. Your body has changed, and that's okay. Bodies change. That's life. But the clothes we wear, they should change too. Because style isn't about the past. It's about right now. Wearing something too tight. It's uncomfortable. It's obvious. You keep pulling it down, fixing the sleeves, sucking in your stomach. You're thinking about the clothes, not living in the moment, and that's not style. That's stress. On the flip side, too baggy, way too oversized. That's hiding. That's shrinking yourself. Clothes that don't fit well send the wrong message. Not fashion, just not ready, but you are ready right now. As you are. Not when you lose weight. Not when you get toned. Now. The body you have deserves clothes that fit it. Celebrate it. Support it. Fit is everything. You can wear the nicest fabric, the most expensive piece, but if it doesn't fit, it doesn't work. Your clothes should follow your shape, not fight it. They should move with you, not restrict you. They should fit your shoulders, your waist, your arms, your chest. They should feel like they were made for you, not borrowed from someone else. And no, that doesn't mean tight. It means right. Right for your body, right for your life, right for this moment. Stop punishing yourself with old clothes. Stop keeping a size as some kind of goal. You don't owe the past anything. You owe yourself comfort. You owe yourself presence. You deserve to show up fully, completely, comfortably. That starts with how you dress. Dressing well isn't about having the perfect body. It's about knowing your body, respecting it, working with it. You want your clothes to say, I see myself. I accept myself. I show up for myself. That's powerful. That's real. No need to wait for a number. No need to earn it. You've already earned it just by being here. And don't get it twisted. You can still have goals, still want change, still work on yourself, but you don't have to suffer while you do it. You can dress with love, not shame. You can feel good now, not later, because clothes that fit change how you move, how you stand, how you speak, how you feel. It's not shallow, it's energy. When you're not worrying about pulling or pinching, you're present. When you're not fidgeting, you're confident. When your clothes fit, people see you, not the discomfort. So go to your closet, be honest. If something doesn't fit, let it go. You're not giving up. You're moving forward. Donate it, tailor it, replace it, but don't let it take up space in your life or your mind. Buy the size that fits now, not the one you used to be, because the mirror matters, not the memory. And when you find the right fit, everything changes. Your posture, your walk, your energy. Suddenly you're not hiding, you're not apologizing, you're just being, and that's powerful. This isn't about trends or fashion rules or other people's opinions. This is about dressing with respect for yourself. This is about saying, I'm worth feeling good. I deserve comfort. I deserve confidence. Today, not 10 pounds from now, not next summer, today. So wear the clothes that fit, that flatter, that support you. You'll show up better. You'll feel lighter. You'll look sharper. Because when you wear what fits, you wear who you are, not who you were, not who you think you should be, who you are. Right now, today. And that version of you deserves to feel amazing, not squeezed, not lost in fabric, centered, confident, ready. So say goodbye to the jeans that don't zip, to the shirts that ride up, to the pants that sag. Say hello to fit, to freedom, to you. Dress for the body you have, because it's yours and it's enough. You are not your size. You are not your past. You are here. So wear what shows that. Wear what fits. Wear what moves. Wear what works for you, now, always. Fourthly, worn out shoes. They say more than you think. Shoes matter, more than most people think. They're the first thing many notice, and the last thing people forget. Worn out shoes say a lot, and not in a good way. They say you stopped trying. They say you don't care. They say you gave up on details, even if that's not true. Cracked soles, scuffed toes, dirty laces, that's what people see, and it sticks. You can be wearing a sharp outfit, but if your shoes are ruined, it ruins the whole look, because shoes finish the story. And if they're tired, the look is tired too. People notice more than you think. They clock the heels, the creases, the wear and tear, and in their minds, it becomes a clue. How you treat your shoes feels like how you treat yourself. Not about money, not about brands. It's about care, respect, attention. Are your shoes clean? Are they intact? Do they match the moment? If you show up with shoes falling apart, what does that say about how you show up in life? It sounds harsh, but it's real. Shoes are part of your presence, part of your first impression. You walk into a room, your shoes walk in too. If they're dragging, you look dragged down. But if they're polished, you look pulled together. You don't need expensive kicks. You need presentable ones, well kept, right for the setting, worn with intention. If they're broken, fix them. If they're too far gone, replace them. Rotate your pairs. Clean them now and then, store them properly. It doesn't take much, just a little effort, and that effort speaks volumes. It says you value the small things. You think ahead. You care. Because what's on your feet says something about where you're going. Worn out shoes say you're stuck. Fresh shoes say you're moving forward. Even when no one compliments them, they notice. It changes how you walk, how you carry yourself. The sound of a confident step starts with solid shoes, so check yours. Would you wear them to a meeting? On a date? To a job interview? If the answer's no, then maybe it's time. You don't need 10 pairs, just a few good ones. Taken care of. Because worn out shoes, they say more than you think. So let your shoes speak well of you. Quiet confidence. Clean lines. No rips. No excuses. Step up. Literally. Start from the ground and go forward. One solid step at a time. Fifthly, accessories talk. Even the small ones. Maybe especially the small ones. They whisper things about you. Sometimes they shout. A dated watch. A clunky belt buckle. Overly trendy sunglasses from 5 trends ago. They don't just say old, they say stuck. People notice, you might not, but they do. Details matter. They complete your look or undo it. Your clothes could be great, your shoes clean, your posture confident, but then you've got that necklace from 2008 or a bag that's seen better decades. Now, the whole image feels off. Not terrible, just tired. You don't need to chase trends, but you do need to stay current. Timeless is always better than trendy, but outdated isn't either. So check your pieces, one by one. Ask yourself, would I buy this today? Would someone stylish wear this now? If the answer is no, it might be time to let it go. Accessories should feel fresh, not forgotten. They should match your current style, not your old phase. That wallet with the frayed edges, it's telling on you. That hat with the weird shape, yeah, people see it. It's not about spending big, it's about being intentional. Choose things that elevate, not things that drag your look down. Update doesn't mean expensive, it means thoughtful. Maybe swap the bulky chain for a clean, minimal one. Replace the worn-out belt with a sleeker version. Trade the loud statement piece for something sharp and subtle. And watches, keep them simple. Classic, functional. Same with bags. Clean lines. Good structure, no peeling edges. Your accessories should say you're present, you're paying attention. They don't need to scream, they just need to speak clearly, because the little things aren't little. They're finishing touches, they're signals, they're style punctuation. People read into them, and they remember them. You don't have to change everything overnight. Just edit with purpose. Keep what works, retire what doesn't. Don't let a great outfit be dragged down by lazy details. Stay sharp, stay current, stay intentional. Because outdated accessories, they don't just age your outfit, they age you, and that's not the look. So check your wrist, check your bag, check your belt. Make sure they still belong. Make sure they still speak for you, because details matter. Update with intention, and let every piece tell the right story. Lastly, see-through fabrics, visible underwear. Modesty and awareness go hand in hand. What you wear speaks, even what you don't mean to show. See-through fabric. It's tricky. It can go from stylish to sloppy real fast. And visible underwear. That's a conversation no one asked for. Let's be clear. This isn't about being strict or policing style. It's about being aware and being in control of what your clothes are saying. Because sometimes the message is unintentional and unflattering. You might think it's just a shirt, just a pair of leggings, just a light dress. But the world sees more than that, literally. Thin fabrics, bright lights, camera flashes, angles you didn't plan. They all reveal more than you expected. We've all seen it happen, the person who looks polished from far away. Then you get closer, and the outline of their underwear is front and center. Or worse, you can see everything. No one wants to be that person, but it happens. Why? Because people don't check. They don't test their clothes. They don't think about lighting. They forget to turn and move in the mirror. They assume if it fits, it works. But style isn't just about fit, it's about awareness. So check your outfit, front, back, and side. In good lighting, sit down, walk around. Bend a little. Move like you do in real life. Does anything shift? Pull? Stretch too much? Go transparent? Fix it before you leave the house. Layer smart. Wear the right undergarments. Use liners if needed. Skin-toned underwear helps. So do slips, or shapewear, or thicker fabrics. Avoid bright underthings under light clothes. White underwear under white pants. Not as invisible as you think. Keep it smooth, keep it clean, because every line, every bump, every shadow, it shows. This isn't about shame, it's about showing up sharp, polished, prepared. No one remembers the outfit when all they saw was the distraction. You might love the fabric, the texture, the cut. But if it's see-through, it needs a partner, a layer, a fix. Fashion is choice, but great style is intentional choice. And modesty, it's not about hiding, it's about owning your look, on your terms. Some moments call for bold, others call for subtle, but no moment calls for underwear you didn't mean to show. There's a difference between edgy and messy, between confident and careless. You can look sexy and still be thoughtful. You can show skin without showing what's under it. Control the focus. Don't let your outfit speak louder than you. People will respect your style when they know you respect it, because how you present yourself shows how much you pay attention. Details matter, they always do. An outfit can be ruined by one wrong layer. Don't let that be your story. Plan, prepare, protect the vibe. And remember, what feels fine at home can hit different in daylight, or in photos, or under neon lights, or on a windy day. So dress smart, dress aware. That sheer blouse, it needs a cami. Those leggings, check the back, especially in sunlight. That mesh top, it needs strategy. You don't need to dress boring, you just need to dress smart, because modesty and awareness go hand in hand. This is your look, this is your image. Don't leave it up to chance. Don't make people guess. Your confidence grows when you know everything's in place and nothing's peeking, nothing's pulling, nothing's out of line. Style is personal, but great style is also respectful. To yourself, to the room, to the moment. You never know who's watching, so show up like you meant to. Own your style, but also own the mirror check. What's visible should be a choice, not a surprise. Keep it clean, keep it crisp, keep it intentional, because people remember what they see. Make sure they're seeing your best and not your underwear. There's a saying, people don't remember what you wore, but they remember how you made them feel. That's true, but only if your clothes aren't doing the talking for you in a way you never meant them to. So when you get dressed in the morning, ask yourself this: does this outfit represent the person I am today? Not who you were, not who you think you need to be, but who you are now. Wise, grounded, self-respecting. Getting older isn't about becoming invisible. It's about becoming unmistakable in presence, in voice, and yes, in style. Your clothes can whisper that you still care, that you're still here, that you're not fading, you're refining. And that, more than any trend, is what truly stands out. Thanks for watching. Drop a comment below and let us know what tip resonated with you most. And if you like this video, hit subscribe and tap the bell. We've got more practical, inspiring content coming your way.